Hi, how are you? I'm Jody Shirami at astropod_cast, and I'm at Jody Boots 22 on YouTube. I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a while since I've been on here. The last time I was here, I was on in Park City, and it was the 21st and the 22nd of January. And right around then, I believe Neptune had just gone into Aries, and Aquarius season had just came in. And there was a new moon in Leo. That weekend I was there. And since then, it has moved so quickly that we are now at the equinox, the spring or winter equinox. I guess this is the winter equinox because we're still in Aquarius season. But on the 13th, which was last week, Saturn entered Aries at 0 degrees. And now we are here at the equinox where the sun and moon in Aquarius are making a ring of fire. And this occurred earlier this morning already, and I don't think any of us could really see because it was already daytime here. So this is a big deal because the equinoxes occur near the nodes of fate, which belong to the moon, the north and south node. So the north node is still in Pisces, but it's at 9 degrees. And the sun and moon today in the equinox are at 28 degrees and 49 minutes of Aquarius. Wow, that's a big deal, right? It's a really big deal because I haven't been here for about 4 weeks now, and I will start my daily next week after this Friday's weekly astrology report. So today, with the equinox occurring only about 9 degrees away from the north node in Pisces, everything that occurs right now, today specifically, and coming up this year because of this equinox being at a very close proximity to the aneroid degree of 29 degrees, this is an ending. This is a big final ending in Aquarius, who right now is hosting Pluto for 14-20 years here. So Saturn will be in Aries until 2028. Saturn visits every sign for about 2 to 3 years, depending on how long they retrograde into another sign and everything. Like it's happened with Neptune and Saturn. They kept going back into Aquarius for a while, and since they move so slowly, it takes them time to come back into Aries. But Neptune and Saturn were in Pisces for so long that Saturn eventually caught up to Neptune, and that's what's happening now, is this really rare alignment of the 4 outer planets to be moving by April. So today is an annular solar eclipse. It's when the moon is in front of the sun, but not so much so that it's completely dark. So you'll see a ring of fire around the sun. And the ring of fire this year is particularly potent because it is also the Lunar New Year in Asia, where I was born. And with the Lunar New Year today beginning, with the sun and moon preparing to shift out of Aquarius by tomorrow, when it will become Pisces season. So it's a little confusing, isn't it, all this time? And if you're feeling confusion like I get, or I've been confused and very tired this past month, and when I got to Sundance, working the night shift didn't help that at all, so I couldn't even really wake up and consciously speak about the planets at all. I was just so out of it. And there were a lot of things going on at Sundance this year with our team, and everything that the astrology points to is happening. It turned into a situation just like astrology would say. and I can feel it happening. We had a mini earthquake there. I think I talked about it in one of my dailies. And I had a dream that the earthquake woke me up from. And at the time, I might have talked about this on that day, but at the time, I didn't understand how it could possibly happen, this dream, if it was coming true, you know. Again, I say I'm an astrologist and a psychic. And a lot of people would be psychics if they tune in to what people are doing. And a lot of psychic ability comes from patterns. And just like astrology, it's patterns. Just like anything we study in history, it's patterns. Like right now, the astrology is showing us a pattern of war. But the North Node in Pisces meeting up here with this big eclipse today is to say, again, we all are on Earth. We're all in the same anthill. And we're all trying to survive, bring food to our families in the anthill. And there's always going to be lazy people that try to steal your food that you work so hard for, right? So with Venus in Pisces today at 8 degrees is going to be trining Jupiter in Cancer. So these two big, powerful water signs are going to have a meeting. Cancer is a cardinal sign, and Pisces is the end of the zodiacal wheel. It is the ending. This meeting with Venus and Jupiter is trying to bring us some empathy for ourselves and for others. The mothering nature that we also desperately need and has been lacking. All you should look at is a person's heart and how they love, and if they are abusive towards you. There's a lot of types of abuse. So tomorrow we need to be future looking. We need to be moving forward towards dropping and shedding all that skin that the snake year was giving you a chance to do. If you have not shed that skin, this year is going to be hell for you. That snake skin is going to get tighter and tighter. It's going to start to choke you. So the facade is real. Neptune in Aries is getting ready to blow all that up. Saturn's going to come in and say, okay, Neptune, you know what we're supposed to do? We're talking about it these past couple of months at the end of 2025, so it's time to do it. So it's getting ready to happen. It's going to take time because humans take a long time to do anything, and they think it's a long time, 50 years, but it's not a long time. It's just 1 second, maybe 1/2 of a second in the universe's realm of possibilities of what could happen. So when humans think that they're bigger than, more important than the universe that gives us life, this is when humans run into believing oligarchs and believing in the false lies and not understand how important education really is. And the monks that marched all the way from Houston are done with their trip. They walked all the way through all the cold, the wind, the nasty comments from people. One man was following them around and just, poor man. The world is really at the bottom of the Kali Yuga, and we started climbing out of here last March. And we're almost in March again. So as you can see, even in a year, to climb up the walls, to get out of that pit is really difficult. Because on the way out, you have people trying to pull you down and say, what's wrong with you? You have a problem with me? It's like, I don't have a problem with you. I think you have a problem with me. Right. You know, it's not my fault. I'm my own person with my own life. Right? So, that's what's going on this year. Sometimes, things never change. It doesn't matter. The change has to begin with you, just like the monks that were walking to D.C. in the cold, in the rain, with no shoes on, some of them. Okay? And people still coming out. The monks say things like, love yourself. Look into yourself to see how you can change, how you can help other people. What is it you need to do to love yourself first? What is it you need to do to love yourself so that you can love your child, so that you can love your enemy? What is it that you need to do to find that? It's within you. It's your duty, your responsibility to become the best person you can be. And if you can't do that, ask for help. I know a lot of older people go to Jesus or to the Buddha, to whatever, when they get old because they want to go to heaven. They want forgiveness now for everything they did back then that was bad. But while you were doing what was bad, you knew it was bad. But you still did it. Now you're old. You're like, oh, forgive me. Forgive me. And it's like Jesus is like, I never blamed you. You blamed yourself. I never told you you were bad. You told yourself you were bad. You said all these things to yourself. You let other people say it to you. You let them come in and color your mind against yourself. Once you're against yourself, you're hating everybody. You go up to people and say, do you have a problem with me? I see you looking at me funny. What did I do to you? Oh, wait. I can come at it a different way. Do you have a problem with me? Is there something wrong? Oh, you don't have a problem with me? Then why you don't want to talk to me? I don't understand. The earth has been here for millions and thousands of years. Before we were even here. So what makes humans think that they can change humans with one president? That president's doing the right thing, though. He's showing you the lowest of the low. The worst that humans can be. Now, finally, Epstein files are like, you need to see the Epstein files to believe it? I didn't need to see it. Today is a rough day. I hope you get through it. I'll be back on Friday, and then we'll talk about the meetup of Saturn and Neptune in Aries and what that's going to mean for us. Try to get through this week. I know I'm going to try to get through this week. I've had a lot of problems going on with Neptune at the end degrees of Pisces. I've had to grow up emotionally. I've had to see people for who they really are, even if I thought they were my friend. They really weren't my friend. This eclipse, it is a doozy. It is the biggest thing that will ever happen in your life. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you're born today, God bless you, because your life will be very, very hectic. And I appreciate anyone that's here listening to me. And I'm glad I got some new followers on YouTube. I'm up to 70. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Please share, like, subscribe, comment. I love to hear how you guys are feeling and doing. I really appreciate that. Okay, so thank you. I've got a smile back on my face. I appreciate that. And we'll talk to you on Friday the 20th. Thank you.